Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. On this episode I would like to expose 3 luxury grey market dealers based in the United Kingdom who tried to destroy my YouTube channel 3 months ago unsuccessfully. My channel was attacked on all fronts, and at one stage I had 2 live copyright strikes, and with luck 2 of the attempted takedowns were thwarted by YouTube, where YouTube said no, his video is okay. Subsequently, after fighting the copyright strikes that were successful, my channel has no copyright strikes. One of the strikes came out of the blue. It was on an old video that I did exposing the Honest Watch dealer and a guy called Frankie Mardell from Trilogy Jewelers, putting out really terrible content, pure lies if you ask me, and I double down on both of them being total BSers. And another one was Phil Reed, who I exposed for basically buying fake comments. Philip Reed, the Dubai faker, every time he puts out a video, he gets fake comments to boost his dying YouTube channel. Dying it is, because nobody wants to watch somebody that walks around telling lies. And I exposed him for this, and by coincidence he and Trilogy Jewelers put in a copyright claim against my channel on the same week. I can't talk about the other thing that happened to me with another grey market dealer. I can't talk about that for legal reasons, but I can talk about these 3 horrible individuals. Even after I exposed Phil Reed for using fake bots, he still does it on his video where he says 22-year-old buys 40,000 Rolex Datejust in my Dubai office. There we are, guys. More comments from the bots. Thank you for your creativity. Your videos are always interesting and add variety to my day. And then, oh, he had another one. As always, your content is top notch. Keep surprising us with interesting ideas. And these bots were only 4 hours old. They had only existed 4 hours before his video came out on YouTube. Isn't that incredible? They were just created to push his videos. And what's not shocking to me is if you go onto Company's House and you look at his accounts for 2024, I'm reading 424,000 and some change. If you look at the year before, 2023, I'm reading 126,000. And this is for his company called Watch Life Limited. And if you go back even further and you go back to 22, the height of the watch bubble, 61,000. Something doesn't make sense about Phil Reed. His turnover, according to the tax man of the United Kingdom, is a pittance compared to what he shows on his channel. Should I double down on Phil Reed being the Dubai faker, the YouTube faker who puts out content that is terrible and uses fake bots to push his terrible content? Should we move on from Phil Reed? Let's look at somebody that's of a surprise to me. Trilogy Jewelers was successful in putting a copyright claim against my channel. They were. But they chose not to fight it at the last minute. and Brenny won. And Brenny no longer has a copyright strike against him from Trilogy Jewelers. And they put a claim in because they said I used their content, and my content exposed them for being BS artists. What's interesting about that company is they're actually making money. For 2024, their accounts are over 3 million. They're doing well. 2023, 2.6 million. They're doing very well. 2022, 2.2 million. They're doing well, aren't they? But let's look at the biggest joker, the biggest clown on YouTube, Charlie Sinclair Walker, the honest watch dealer. Oh, God. For 2024, you know, in 2024, he was like the big I am, selling £1 million watches, doing massive deals. One watch alone, was it 600,000? That doesn't compute on here. That doesn't compute at all, guys. He just scraped 1,097,000 in 2023. 680,000. 2022, 403,000. Jesus. Yeah. What's shocking to me is the honest watch dealer and Frankie and Phil are on YouTube bringing customers through their doors, spewing out rubbish, and YouTube does nothing about it. YouTube, take these people down because they're dangerous. They're spreading lies and disinformation. And apart from Trilogy Jewelers, they're fantasists, aren't they? I mean, if you go through the honest watch dealer's accounts, I mean, I don't know how he can afford the car he drives, let alone the location. There's more to this than meets the eye. Cool, fake it till you make it. But there's something not right, isn't there, guys? And Phil Reed, oh my God. Just avoid this guy. You know, this guy has said millions of times how successful he is. And he did one video, said he has £1 million business. He bloody well doesn't. Yeah. Be very careful with Phil Reed. And isn't it funny how 4 watch dealing channels posting videos on YouTube tried to take Brenny down and failed? Yeah. If you have a problem, if somebody's messed you around, cheated you, come to Brenny. I've taken a lot of companies down. I took Avanti down. Took another company down. Got subscribers refunds left and right. Help subscribers. Yeah, I'm here, guys. You need help? Reach out to Brenny and I'll fix it for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Catch you on the next Brenny video.